Throughout history, snakes and humans haven't always gotten along. In fact, the fear of snakes is so common that there's a word for it: ophidiophobia. Forests and rivers all around the world harbor serpents of jaw-dropping sizes, some of which have displayed aggressive behavior and inspired local legends of man-eating monsters. Just how large can some of the heftiest types of snakes get? Today, we'll be looking at 10 of the biggest snakes in the world discovered and learning a little bit about each of the different species. These truly massive snake species will be an ophidiophobia's greatest nightmare. Let's get started. Number 10. Eastern Diamondback, 8 feet. The Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake is the largest venomous snake in North America. Some reach 8 feet in length and weigh up to 10 pounds. These stout-bodied pit vipers generally live in the dry pine flatwoods, sandy woodlands, and coastal scrub habitats from southern North Carolina to Florida and west to Louisiana. Their pattern of yellow-bordered, light-centered black diamonds makes them among the most strikingly adorned of all North American reptiles. They are natural exterminators, surviving on such household pests as rats and mice, as well as squirrels and birds. Feared as deadly and aggressive, diamondbacks are actually highly averse to human contact and only attack in defense. Most bites occur when humans taunt or try to capture or kill a rattlesnake. The Eastern Diamondback is not endangered, but because of indiscriminate killing, widespread loss of habitat, and hunting, its numbers are decreasing throughout its range. Number 9. Coastal taipan, 10.9 feet. The coastal taipan is a highly venomous snake species belonging to the Elapidae family. It's found throughout the coastal regions of northern and eastern Australia and also on the island of New Guinea. They are found in temperate to tropical coastal regions, wet and dry forests and woodlands, monsoon forests, and in both natural and man-made grassy areas. One of Australia's most notorious snakes has fangs that can grow up to 12 millimeters long. It uses these to inject a powerful venom into the body. Their venom contains a powerful cocktail of toxins, like a neurotoxin that paralyzes the nerves of the heart, lungs, and diaphragm, leading to the suffocation of the victim. The coastal taipan is commonly about 1.5 to 2 meters long, but can grow to 3.3 meters. It is usually a uniform light to dark brown on the upper side, but it may be almost black in color. Their belly is creamy or yellow with some irregular yellow or orange spots. During winter months, the scales tend to darken in color, helping the snake absorb the heat from the sun while basking. Number 8. South American Bushmaster, 12 feet. The Bushmaster is one of the longest venomous snakes in the world, with some reaching 12 feet. The body ranges from reddish-brown, tan, or even a pinkish color with very distinct, dark, diamond-shaped markings down the back, often edged with yellowish coloring. They have light-colored bellies and usually a dark stripe extending from the eye to the back corner of the mouth. Bushmasters primarily inhabit tropical moist forested areas. In addition, they live in habitats that receive plenty of precipitation and maintain temperatures of 24 degrees Celsius or more. Due to this preference, bushmasters are only found at altitudes below 1,000 meters. Did you know? The bushmaster's tail ends with a thorny spine, which it sometimes vibrates when disturbed in similar manner to rattlesnakes. This led to some calling it the mute rattlesnake. Number 7. Papuan olive python, 14.4 feet. One of the largest Papua New Guinea snakes, the Papuan olive python, is a species of rainforest and savanna. Its body is thick and stocky and reaches over 4.3 meters in length. The head is short and blunt and slightly wider than the body. They are noted for having the ability to change color, though the exact mechanism and reasons for it are not completely understood. The color is reputed to change when the snake is agitated. They can vary from black to a mustard yellow, but are normally an olive green in appearance when young and dark olive when older, with the sides and underside distinctly lighter. These snakes are super ferocious and will eat almost anything offered. Their body type is very slender and their metabolism is incredibly high, like a reticulated or scrub python. In the wild, these animals have been observed eating huge prey items such as wallabies and large possums. Number 6. Cuban boa, 19 feet. The Cuban boa is one of the largest species of boa, which can grow up to 6 meters in length. They have relatively poor eyesight and instead rely on their tongues to smell the air. The flicking tongue picks up minute scent particles in the air, which are taken to the Jacobson's organ in the roof of the mouth where the smells are decoded. The Cuban boa is an endangered, island-dwelling animal found in tropical dry forest and scrub forest. It is the largest snake on the island of Cuba and can be found in holes and rock piles and on cultivated land. They are carnivorous and eat small mammals, including rodents. They do not inflict fatal wounds on their prey with their teeth. Instead, they use them for seizing the prey before wrapping their body around 2 or 3 times and squeezing. Each time the prey exhales, the boa will squeeze harder, preventing the ribs, diaphragm, lungs, and heart from functioning. Number 5. African rock python, 20 feet. There are 26 species of pythons, and even among that group, rock pythons have an especially nasty reputation, said Kenneth Crisco, a senior herpetologist at the Florida Museum of Natural History. Africa's largest snake, the 20-foot-long, 6.1-meter-long African rock python, can't be easily tamed like other snakes such as the more commonly kept Burmese python. In its native habitat of sub-Saharan Africa, the African rock python eats small mammals, antelope, warthogs, herons, and other animals. On rare occasions, rock pythons are known to have attacked people, and there are at least 2 verified reports of people being killed by rock pythons in the wild. Like the Burmese python, the African snake is a constrictor. Lacking venom, it kills animals by encircling and literally squeezing the life out of them. The African rock python also has long, curved teeth that can inflict deep wounds. Number 4. Burmese python, 23 feet. Native to the jungles and grassy marshes of Southeast Asia, Burmese pythons are among the largest snakes on Earth. They're capable of reaching 23 feet or more in length and weighing up to 200 pounds with a girth as big as a telephone pole. When young, they will spend much of their time in the trees. However, as they mature and their size and weight make tree climbing unwieldy, they transition to mainly ground dwelling. They are also excellent swimmers and can stay submerged for up to 30 minutes before surfacing for air. Burmese pythons are carnivores, surviving primarily on small mammals and birds. They have poor eyesight and stalk prey using chemical receptors in their tongues and heat sensors along the jaws. They kill by constriction, grasping a victim with their sharp teeth, coiling their bodies around the animal, and squeezing until it suffocates. They have stretchy ligaments in their jaws that allow them to swallow all their food whole. Number 3. Indian python, 25 feet. Indian pythons are the 3rd largest of all snakes, behind the green anaconda and the reticulated python. Indian pythons can reach a maximum of about 7.6 meters, 25 feet in length, and weigh as much as 91 kilograms, 200 pounds. They are native to the dense forests of India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and Nepal. They might be found on the ground or dangling from a tree branch, resting or waiting to ambush prey, camouflaged well by its markings. Like most pythons and boas, these snakes are solitary animals that seek companionship only during the breeding season and only from a mate. Indian pythons hunt mainly at night, aided by heat-sensing pits in their upper and lower jaws. These organs are highly sensitive to the slightest change in temperature and help pinpoint the location of warm-blooded prey. The Indian python and other python species have long been hunted for their skins, which are made into fashionable accessories and trapped for the pet trade. Number 2. Green anaconda, 29 feet. A member of the boa family, South America's green anaconda is pound for pound the largest snake in the world. Its cousin, the reticulated python, can reach slightly greater lengths, but the enormous girth of the anaconda makes it almost twice as heavy. Green anacondas can grow to more than 29 feet, weigh more than 550 pounds, and measure more than 12 inches in diameter. Females are significantly larger than males. Other anaconda species, all from South America and all smaller than the green anaconda, are the yellow, dark-spotted, and Bolivian varieties. Anacondas live in swamps, marshes, and slow-moving streams, mainly in the tropical rainforests of the Amazon and Orinoco basins. They are cumbersome on land but stealthy and sleek in the water. Their eyes and nasal openings are on the tops of their heads, allowing them to lay in wait for prey while remaining nearly completely submerged. They reach their monumental size on a diet of wild pigs, deer, birds, turtles, capybara, caimans, and even jaguars. Number 1. Reticulated python, 32.2 feet. The reticulated python can be found in the rainforests of Southeast Asia. Reticulated pythons inhabit steamy, tropical rainforests. These snakes are heavily dependent on water and can often be found near small rivers or ponds. They require tropical environments with temperatures in the range of 80 to 92 degrees Fahrenheit. As with all snakes, reticulated pythons are strictly carnivorous. Reticulated pythons typically feed on birds and mammals. This diet even extends to dogs, large deer, and pigs. Reticulated pythons have a reputation for being aggressive. Because of their large size alone, this animal should be given great respect. Reticulated pythons can weigh up to 350 pounds. This is an extremely large snake, considered by many as the largest snake in the world. The largest reticulated python ever measured was 32 feet 9.5 inches and holds the record for the largest snake in the world according to the Guinness Book of World Records 1991. That is all about the top 10 largest snakes in the world. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay up to date with such interesting future videos.